Here everyone, it's Ellen, the Family History Hound, and today I'm going to show you how to make an album forever and also how to create a tag and why they're useful. So we can go to albums here, or we can go under the profile page, and if I scroll down a little bit farther, you'll see albums. But we're going to go through this way. So choose album, and then it takes you to the album screen. You'll see all the albums that you've already created, but if you want to create a new one or you haven't created any at all, then you can go here to the top right hand corner and you'll see the little blue button called Add Albums. And here you can enter the name. So I'm going to use Test Album. I've created quite a few of them, so you'll probably see a few when we get this done. Anyways, you can add a description of whatever it is. If you want to choose an album date, you can. You do not have to if you don't want to, and you can also create a range. So if you wanted to make an album for a period of time, a decade, then you could, add the beginning date and the end date. On the right-hand side, you'll see privacy settings. So private is only I can see it. Public is anyone can see it, so it's out on the internet. This is connections, and so those are people that I've invited to view my albums or whatever I have as a connection. And then groups, I can create a group like a genealogy group. So if I have a Thompson side, I could have a Thompson group and I could have a Middleborough group, and then I could invite all my cousins that are part of the Thompson family to see what I have in the Thompson album. And that way, they don't necessarily want to see whatever is in the Middleborough account. They'll see just what I want them to see. And you can use this for if you have a group of friends that are hockey parents. So then you could have an album called Hockey, and you could invite people and they would be a part of your hockey group, and then whatever was deemed a hockey item would then be seen by that group. So then we just create the album, and I'll create it, but as I said, I have a few of them. So let's go to Test Albums. And there's the latest one. And then if you click that, you can then add to that album either by adding a file that's already in forever. So you can have things in multiple albums. So you might have the same photo in 5 different albums. That does not count towards your space. Only the photo itself or the video itself counts as a thing. So whether you have it in 1 album or 10, it doesn't matter. It's just one file, and that's all that counts for space. Or you can upload directly from your computer to this album. So that can save you a lot of time when you have a specific album and you want to just transfer it over to forever. All of those things will be in your gallery as individual things, but this is a way of bringing it into one album, and it's saving you a step from going from the gallery and then putting it in an album, if that makes sense. So now let's go look at tags. So you can see here, there's tags here. I have tags for absolutely everything. I have tags for addresses and occasions, special occasions. I have ones for years, whatever you want. So same kind of idea, go up to the right-hand corner and you can see add a tag, and then you can name that tag. So test tag, and create that new tag. And then we can go to test tag. And again, I can add files by putting them from my gallery, or I can add things from my computer and it will directly go into this tag and it will be part of that tag. So how that's helpful is if we go to my gallery, I might go into this photo that I took of my son's dog, and you can see here I can go Hondo, and he already has a tag. So I just click that and now it's automatically added to this photograph. I can also put him in an album if I have an album. I don't know that I have an album for Hondo himself, but I do have one, I believe, called Jesse's, whoops, menagerie, because he has quite a few different animals. And so that now is a part of that album as well. So another way you can add items, take multiple things. Say if I was going to add multiple things, I can go click on two things and say organize, and I can add to an album, or I can add to a tag, I can add to a people, or I can add as a favorite, or I can bulk organize. So let's look at that too. So I can name them. If both of those photographs are the same thing, I can name them that way, and I can enter the same description. I can also select a specific date, and we now have fuzzy dates. But I can pick an album. So if I had two photos that were from my son's dogs, I could choose that Jesse's Menagerie as the album, or I could also select a tag. So that's a way of doing multiple things at the same time. So again, that's just a matter of picking several photos and bulk organizing them. So go to organize and bulk organize. And so these are my son's goats. I said he has a lot of animals, and he does. And so I'm just going to choose that album. And then once I'm done, I can then save the change. And that's it. And now it's in that album. So I hope this helps.